Vladimir Putin's defense chiefs are believed to be revamping the Kremlin's dead hand weapons system, also known as perimeter, which was introduced to combat a surprise attack from the US. It was created by Russia to ensure that even if the Kremlin is wiped out should a nuclear World War III erupt, their missiles would still fire and guarantees total destruction of its enemies. Former US Air Force nuclear launch officer Dr. Bruce Blair said the system is operated by 3 crew members who ensure it is operational with no judgement involvement, with sensors detecting nuclear detonations on Russian soil and breaks in the chain of command of top-ranking officials. It will then fire a command missile, which passes over Russia and sends out a signal that activates all missiles still in their solos and reportedly even those sat on the backs of trucks. This command missile is also believed to transmit attack orders to Russian forces elsewhere in the world, including bombers and submarines. Dr. Blair, also co-founder of disarmament campaign group Global Zero, told dailystar.co.uk he believes Dead Hand is still operational and is being upgraded. He said, "Dead Hand is fully automatic except that it has to be turned on by the General Staff during a crisis, and there is a small crew that would perform a small number of functions before it would operate. That crew is not high-ranking and would just follow a checklist, and so that human component would not exercise judgment and only react like Pavlovian dogs." But the expert questioned the system's vulnerability to cyber attack as a cause for concern to global security. Dead Hand can also reportedly reduce the possibility of an accidental nuclear strike by passing control of the second strike missiles to an automatic system. Getty Dr. Blair, who described the system as a legitimate and ethical way to prevent nuclear war on the foundations of deterrence-based second strike retaliation, added, "It is not a risk unless it could be hacked and trigger an unauthorized launch. In principle, robust second strike capabilities help stabilize crisis and reduce temptations for launching a fire strike. It would also relieve intense pressure on top leaders to order an immediate launch on warning of an apparent incoming strike. It thus may reduce the risk of launching on a false warning during an interview." In 2011, Russian military forces commander Sergei Karakev confirmed that Dead Hand was still in operation. Britain's equivalent to this Russian arsenal is the letters of last resort, the Prime Minister's written orders which are passed to the commanders of the Trident armed Vanguard nuclear submarines. They contain orders on what action should be taken if British government has been killed or incapacitated by a nuclear strike. The letters stored in 2 safes in each of the submarines and are destroyed when the Prime Minister leaves office.